My name's Claudio, Torres. My favorite food has got to be ravioli. I love Italian food. Any kind of Italian food's great. And Chinese. I've been to Italy. Went there, what was it, like 2 years ago? But went to Rome. I went to Milan. Practically scoured like the northern part, which was kind of awesome. My favorite part, a lot. In Rome, there's like a bunch of the gardens, like, the name Claudio comes from like the name Claudius, and he's one of the most like well-known Roman emperors. So it was kind of cool to like kind of see the tradition of what that name actually means in Italy. The Colosseum, which it's kind of badass, like when you walk around it and like just get like a really good image. Not only that, but I got to get like the insider access, like through some of the tunnels. A lot of them are like really are closed off, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Any hobbies? I like hiking, any kind of workout, any kind of like physical exercise. I love doing camping. I love camping. I also do a bunch of theater, like performance art, which is I love doing. I've been doing it since I was 12. Yes, I have. Way too many to remember, but a lot of fun. I'm from Chile. Was born there. Came here when I was 5. Moved directly to Philly. Parents just happened to find work here, and before we left, and yeah, I've just been in Philly ever since. I lived in a place near Drexel Park with my sister, and then all of a sudden I got to know the environment a little better and decided to move out on my own. Right now I'm living in Crossings and live in different places throughout the city. Most terrifying experience would have been when I was like 12 years old. It was New Year's Eve. I was in Penn's Landing, and we were the fireworks and everything. And we were celebrating pretty late. Not only that, but it was very, very cold. So much so that there was like ice on like the gated part of Penn's Landing, like where the bridge is. There was like ice forming there, snow. And my sisters, who were a little bit more like they're a double part of the family, decided to cross over the gate, and just like because there was a nice view of the city, like if you cross over the gate, but because of the ice, I didn't really think twice about the danger that it was. And as I was midway through like getting my like through the gate, mind you, these are like pointed gates, my foot slipped and the gate kind of penetrated up my leg. It wasn't painful. I didn't feel anything, but because it was that cold. But all I noticed was like when I came back, like my jeans were ripped, and I was just like, oh, something must have scratched me by. And then I look at it, and I'm just like, holy shit, my fucking leg. Like it was really, really like bad. Like, and apparently there's a part of like that the tip of the gate that's still inside my leg that they just couldn't get out. So, well, screenwriting is the major that I have, but what's always been interesting to me about film is the fact it's the nature of storytelling more than anything, and I think that transcends within every aspect of film, whether you're sound designer or editor or screenwriter or film. It all has to make it's all structured to tell your kind of story. My favorite films, big one for me is 2001: A Space Odyssey. Second one would have to be like Citizen Kane. Slumdog Millionaire, love that movie. Those would have to be my top 3 actually.